and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be showing you a few bits and bobs that I got when I was shopping at my drugstore. I went to Kruidvat, which is a Dutch drugstore, and the other day I was there and suddenly I saw that Catrice had already launched their spring-summer makeup line, and they change their range every 6 months, and I just happened to be there at the right place at the right time. So I picked up everything that I was interested in, and I just thought I'd show you what it is that I got. If you go over to my blog, I will have close-ups of all of these products. I've only swatched them so far. I still have to properly play around with a few of these, but what you see on my face today are some of the products that I've already managed to use. So I can say a little bit about them, but not too much yet. Let me know in a comment down below if you see anything that you think, I want you to review that first. And please let me know which one that is, and then I will make sure, excuse me, then I will make sure and try to put that review up as soon as I can. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a nail polish. I only got one nail polish because I did have a feeling that not all of the range had completely been renewed yet. Not all of the products were there yet. Most of the nail polishes were still empty, but I did find this one, and this is called Wimbledon number 68, and it's from their regular line. It's a really pretty bright minty turquoise green, and then it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I think this will be a great summer toenail color. I also bought some eye products, and the first thing I'd like to show you is this one. I never really tried any of the Catrice base products, but they now have an eyeshadow base. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine eyeshadow base, and it's an intensifying eyeshadow base that improves durability. I'm wearing it right now, but I just applied it for the first time, so I can't really tell you anything about whether it really makes your eyeshadow last as long as an Urban Decay primer potion or a Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have no clue yet. I'm gonna have to see how this wears throughout the day. But what I can tell you is that it has a very powdery texture, and it sets very quickly. I usually apply it to one eye and then the other, and then I start blending it out. And I found I had to work quite quickly with this to make sure I could still blend it properly. So that's the Prime and Fine eyeshadow base. Also in face, I bought this, and this is the Instant Eye Brightener with Hyaluron, yeah. It's supposed to be a neutering eye brightener with light reflecting pigments for an instant brightening boost, conceals light shadows and dark circles. I am wearing this on my face right now as well. I'm not wearing any concealer. I just dabbed some foundation onto my under eye area, and then I applied this over it. I don't think this will certainly like conceal anything. It's definitely a highlighter type product, but if you have a very much a skin toned type of concealer and you would like to make it a little bit more brightening and make it a little bit more pinky toned, then this is something that can work very nicely for that. Third, when it comes to face products, I am also wearing on my face, and I can't really tilt this too much, the Nude Illusion Loose Powder Transparent Matte. I already took out the little insert that protected everything from spilling out, but this is a loose face powder, and it's really finely milled, I find. So this is the first loose powder I'm ever trying, so I'm really curious to see how this goes. But so far so good. It definitely mattifies. It's easy to apply. I'm just really scared of dropping this or, you know, making a mess out of things. Catrice is also renewing their eyeshadow lines. The first thing they're doing is they took out a color from the Liquid Metal line and brought in this one, and it's a sort of champagne-y gold with a pinky undertone type of color, and it's called 120 Satina Vunder Woodsen. It has a very shimmery finish, and I'm wearing it in my inner corners right now. I think this is a really, really pretty color. I swatched it. It's not too opaque. It's not like some of the other colors in this line, but it's a great sort of like basic shimmery inner corner highlight shade. So I'm really, really stoked about this. Another type of product which has a new color, but not so much, it's not so much a very new product, is this eyeshadow palette. Catrice do a couple of these 6-shade eyeshadow palettes. There's a matte one, a nude one, and a bright color one, which isn't all that bright actually. And now they've come out with this rose one, and I'm pretty sure this is very much inspired on the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. In any case, it features, ooh, let me see if we can get it open. It features 6 rosy neutral eyeshadow shades, and I'm wearing all 6 of these on my eyes now as well. I think this will be the first thing I'm reviewing if that's what you would like to see. But there's a couple of very light shades. I do find that, especially these 2 middle ones, when you put them on your eyes, they kind of blend together and look very samey. In the swatch, they definitely do look different, but I love this shade. It's like a taupey, rosy color. I put this next to my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and only this shade is something that could be a dupe, but these 5 ones are definitely not in the Naked 3. But if you like these kind of shades, so far I'm really liking this as well. The mattes are pretty well pigmented, and they are very smooth and buttery, and unlike some other Catrice eyeshadows that I've tried, these do not blend away once you start blending them together. These go on quite nicely too. So I can recommend this. Completely new to the eyeshadow line are these things. Yes, these are eyeshadows. Let me put them the right way around. They are the, let me see, the Satin Stay Cream to Powder Eyeshadow and Liner. And I got them in 3 shades because I wanted to see what each shade would be like. So I got Beigà-Vu, Welcome to Saint Rosez, and Love Me Lavender. And Beigà-Vu is like a champagne-y kind of like cream color, and Welcome to Saint Rosez is just a basic rose toned kind of shade, and Love Me Lavender is like a mauve-y purpley shade, I'd say. And these are very pretty. They are very shimmery. They're very creamy. I haven't really figured out how this works as a cream to powder when I've swatched it, and that's because when you open these up, let me put the other 2 away. When you open these up, they have a brush, and there's quite a bit of product on here, so I think it's key to try and get a very thin layer on, and that it then will set as a powder shadow. I have to play around with these a little bit more before I can say anything about them, I guess. Finally, we're moving on to lips. Catrice has a line called the Ultimate Color line. Is that what they're called? Let me see. Yes, the Ultimate Color line. And they're launching 3 new shades in this line. There's a nude, but I'm not too big on nude lipstick. But there are also 2 very pretty pinky shades. And this is $3.90 on the pink side of life. And it's a really nice sort of summery pink color. It's got a bit of peach to it, a little coral. And these go on opaque. So I love this formula, and these are some of my favorite lipsticks. I have tons of these. And then the other shade is also pink, and it's called 400 Rose-Mantic Nights. And this is a very sort of girly, nice pinky shade. And yeah, they're very similar when you put them together, but I'm pretty sure that with the right eye look, these can look very different. I can't wait to try out those shades. And then also in lips, Catrice has launched a completely new lipstick line. There used to be the Ultimate Shine lipsticks. Those have all been discontinued, and in come the Ultimate Luminous. They're just called Luminous lipsticks. And there seem to be quite a few shades there. When I was at my store, there were only a few of them, but when I checked online, these really seem to be the shades that I would personally gravitate towards most. And on my lips right now, I am wearing 080 Don't Mind the Pink. And these are so creamy. I can't describe it. I had really chapped, sort of dry, flaky lips before I put this on, and by now, I can't even feel it anymore. So these are super creamy. I don't think these will last very long, but that's something I still have to test. But the colors are pretty gorgeous, and for a formula that's supposed to go on semi-sheer, according to the Catrice website, I think this is a pretty good, decent amount of color payoff. So that's Don't Mind the Pink, that's what I'm wearing. And another one that I got is 100 Me, My, Macaron I. And that's a sort of rosy pink shade. And this has a little bit of shimmer on to it once I swatched it. That's what I saw. And it's a little bit of a blue tone, and that's something I didn't really see when I swatched it in the store or saw it in the store. But I think this might be a very flattering color for me because I've got quite a bit of purple in my lips. So I think this might be a nice sort of neutral everyday shade for me. The last one I got is 030 Brigitte, I don't know how you say this name in English, or Brigitte Loves Bordeaux, that's how you say that, I guess. And this is like a reddish, it's very creamy, so this is a very shiny formula, but it's a very sort of creamy, darker red, and yeah, I think this is nice if you want to wear like a darker lip in spring, so that's what this is pretty good for. And when it comes to these, I quite like the packaging. It's like a matte silver, so I thought that looked really pretty too. There are going to be a lot more shades out there than these three, but I just thought, hey, why not try these out and show you what I got. Again, if you go over to my blog, I have close-ups of all of these products in the blog post that this video is linked to, which is going up today as well. And then I hope to start reviewing things as soon as possible. So hopefully I can have the first one up sometime next week. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up and like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, or check out my blog floatinginDreams.com if you would like to see more blog posts and content from me. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.